What is Tasso?
Tasso is a training institute, training coaches and therapists in transpersonal techniques. It's based in Holland, but it works all over the world.
And what is its product?
Our main product is a full training program for people who want to become therapists, which takes, depending on the country and the circumstances, between 1 and 3 years. And the other products are workshops that we give for other training programs all around the world in therapy, and special coaching modules that we do either in Holland or in other countries, like for the moment Finland, Brazil and Germany, and I must add India.
And why would you be interested?
We find that the people that come to us are either more, let's say, regular therapists, regular coaches that want to discover something more profound, more in-depth and more effective. And at the other hand, we have people that are interested in, let's call it, spiritual things, and they want to have something that is more grounded without losing the more intuitive, psychic and spiritual aspects of human life.
And why Tasso?
Well, first of all, I don't think there's anybody else that has the same combination of being completely open-minded to whatever apparently strange things people may see, think, experience, and on the other hand is very down to earth, is very grounded. So you could say we are very, among the alternative people, we are very regular and professional, and among the professional and regular people we are very alternative. It's the combination. Also, I don't think there's any other training program in the world that has more experienced teachers and teachers that are more active in the international development of our field. We have published books that are used also by other training programs, and we have been active in, for example, the organizing world congresses in regression therapy, and we have been active in establishing an international professional association called Earth. And I think we are maybe not the only one, but one of the very few which can combine psychotherapeutic, transpersonal psychotherapeutic experiences with, for example, management consultancy. If you think about the unintangible problems of organizations. The only thing that I know that comes close, and that we include in our work, by the way, are constellations, like organizational constellations.
And can you explain what makes transpersonal therapy so effective?
This reminds me of Morris Nanatom, who says, we know that it works, but we don't know why it works. So, of course, we work in a field in which there is preciously little research. So it's very difficult to give a good answer to that. My basic answer would be that we combine rational elements, emotional elements, and somatic elements, the body, so that we involve both the mind, the soul, the body, And it's the combination that works very important. And linked to that, it's the combination of intuitive and rational approaches. Sometimes you work as a detective. And in detective work, by the way, a detective is an excellent example of the combination of intuition and rationality. I think in that combination we are better than most.
And can you explain what is transpersonal coaching?
Transpersonal coaching means that we lead people through experiences, and we teach coaches how to do that with other people, with their clients, that are deeper and more effective. We talk, for example, about energy work for organizations, about all these intangible aspects of organizations that cannot be explained, cannot be improved, cannot be dealt with only logical explanations, in which the intangible plays an important part. For example, in a certain part of the factory there are many more accidents than anywhere else, and there is no factual, concrete, physical explanation for that. Or there is a function, for example, a good example would be a human resources manager, a human resources director. That's in 6 years there have been 10 different people and they all failed. There's something strange about it. And in transpersonal coaching we teach people what kind of methods to use that, although are not illogical or irrational, are very strongly intuitive, imaginative, using visualizations, using even body experience to find that out. For me, for us, transpersonal coaching, for example, includes constellation work. We don't do family constellations for the simple reason that there are many excellent practitioners in that field. We concentrate on organizational constellations because there are less experienced people in that field. People that really know business, really know organizations, know strategies, know finance, and at the other hand are open and experienced in those intangible aspects of reality.
And can you also explain what people can expect when they participate in the program?
An adventure, a journey of discovery, excitement, sometimes experiences that are pretty heavy. We don't make it heavy, but people bring their own heaviness with them and we explore them. So you will not be taught a bundle of tricks, you will go through the process yourself, and you need to be willing and able to do that, to deal with that. For some people it is too inclusive, it's too engaging, it's too heavy, but for most people they find it, and that may seem strange after I've said it's an adventure, they experience it as coming home. Suddenly things come together, they see relationship, they understand themselves better, and the best thing that they can expect, that they will become so much more effective in their work as coach or as trainer or as therapist, that some of them can hardly believe it, even after they have experienced it.
And the last question, in which countries is Tasso operating right now?
We are operating in two modes. The first mode is our own program. We have our own program in Holland. We have an international program in English that is in Germany and Holland. At the moment it's Holland. We are just starting two programs in Germany. We have our own Tasso programs at the moment in Mumbai, in Mangalore, both in India and in Dubai. And we contribute to other schools, to other institutions in places like Turkey, Finland, Portugal, Brazil. And I may have forgotten one or two countries. We have been working, and we are still working sometimes in Ireland, in the UK and in the US.
And one more question, what do people miss if they don't follow this training?
Well, one of the things that maybe is a wrong answer, they will miss me. And people can think differently about that, and they miss my colleagues. I think they miss the intensity of an intellectual adventure and the wonders of real change in real people and in real organizations. We must be doing something good. And by the way, most people that come to us are simply themselves already very competent and very interesting. And they come out even more competent and more interesting.